Hello Creative, this is the Magic Maker here with another tutorial session. And in today's tutorial, we're going to be looking at bitmap design. So basically, what we want to do is something related to this kind of design where we have an image flattened, and what we have is just one dimension of the image, or sort of like a color of the image printed on various materials. So what you also want to notice is design for print is CMYK, while design for web is RGB. So what we want to first do is we want to pick the kind of design we want, so that when we make a bitmap out of it, it can go on different surfaces, different layers, whether it's clothes, depending on your creativity and the kind of design you want to do. Maybe it's it depends on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to free pick. We're going to visit free pick, and we are just going to search tiki. I want to use something related to tiki. So I've downloaded this image already, and I'll just walk us through how to convert this into a bitmap image that can go on different materials. But the major thing is that we want the color of the material to protrude through the design. That is, we can still see the color of the material. So what I've done is I've already downloaded it, and I'll just open the file. Now I can just use the JPEG version of the file. So Alt F4 to close. Alt click and drag. I'll take it to Photoshop. Just give me a minute. Photoshop. Alright, and I'll just drop the design there. Okay, so from here, the first thing we want to do is we come to our image settings mode, Grayscale, RGB, CMYK. We say our bitmap is disabled. So for you to actually access the bitmap option, what you need to do is you need to first convert your image, whether it's RGB or CMYK, first to Grayscale. Then from Grayscale, you convert to bitmap. So I convert to Grayscale, discard. But then, if I want to go convert to bitmap, okay, I can just change this to 50% threshold, and I press OK. So it has converted our image to a bitmap design. But another thing we want to do is we want to remove all of the whites and want to convert all of the blacks to a white color so it can go on variations of clothes. So the next thing I want to do is I want to use my magic wand to sample. But instead we're getting an error message. So what do we do to combat this? The thing we do to combat this is we save this file first. So I'm just going to go to File, Export, Quick Export as PNG. And I'm going to Ctrl-Shift-N. Tiki 2, and I'm just going to do, I'll just name it Tiki, enter. So now that I've saved it, I need to go look for the file I saved, the location. So I'll just go to bitmap design. I'll just delete this. I'll drag it back into Photoshop. So once I drag it back into Photoshop, we see what we have here. So we sample all of the whites. In case if you see that all of the whites in your image is not being sampled, let's see, creating a vector max. Okay, this is working on the opposite. So what you do is Ctrl-Z to undo, Ctrl-Shift-Z to redo, Ctrl-Z to undo. When your magic wand tool is activated, you check if Contiguous is on or off, because if I deselect and I click on it, you see that some white parts, which is the teeth, is not selected. The eyes is selected here. I'm looking for another one. Okay, the circle in here is not selected. So in order to avoid this, what you do want is you want to check off Contiguous. And once I click on it, it samples all of the whites in the particular image. So the next thing I do is I want to add a layer mask. So I do Alt click and it removes the white background. So the next thing I want to do from here is I just want to do color overlay. Color overlay. Yeah, I'll make it white. But then how do we get the feel of the materials this particular design can go on? What we do is we add a solid color to the background. Let us make it black. Bring it behind our overlay and we can see. So this will give us a feel of how our printed design is going to look on our clothes. However, the printed version you should export should be a CMYK version instead of an RGB. That way you can get more quality because RGB space has more colors than CMYK. So if you are printing RGB directly into a material, by the time you are printing it, you may be seeing a different variation of that particular color. It will still be red, but it will not be the red on your screen. That's why you need to do your conversion to RGB so that it is what you see. What you see is what you get, which is sort of like HTML. So here you can do some combination where you see that it will look good on a red material. And if you just want to check some other style, you can double click on the color overlay, click on the white, and you can change colors basically. So this is like the idea. This is how you can do color combination and know what color will go on what material. So that's the idea here. Okay, so I'm just going to Ctrl Z to white. I'm going to turn this off. But then I need this to be in RGB in CMYK format. CMYK means cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So those are the 3 layers of colors, or the 4 layers of colors that are printed together that you get as a printed version of any design. So it just layers upon each other. So I'll do image, I'll do mode, I'll do CMYK, I'll merge everything. Since everything is merged, the next thing I want to do is file. Okay, you save this file first, Ctrl-Shift-S. I'm going to save it as tiki PSD. Okay, then file, export, quick export as PNG. Now save it, tiki for print. Tiki for print. And when I come here, I see that my file is ready. So you can send this with either WeTransfer, you send it as a document, or you email it to whoever is working with you, and they can have it made as a design for you. I hope you've learned something new in this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who want to be graphics designer, visual designers, and filmmakers, because that is what this channel entails. Don't also forget to subscribe to the channel of our sponsor, Active Leaders Online, whose base we are using to shoot the tutorials you'll be seeing on this platform. So at Active Leaders Online on Instagram and AL Online on YouTube. And I'll catch you in my next video. Gosh, I'm ready to start on. Now I've started recording. I'm recording here, Fash. What's the record back? No. Like, yeah, see. I have the screen. We're recording car. Can't you see that it is counting? Okay.